Mk.44 Stand Asides. I call them Mk.44 Stand Asides because that's what I think it stands for. Anyway, Mk.44 Stand Asides exotic perk is that when you sprint with a melee that requires you to sprint, you will generate an overshield. Then if you hit something with a sprinty melee, you'll get half of your melee energy back, so that you can use it again sooner than if you had to wait for all the melee energy to regenerate. This triggers on hit, not kill, but killing is best. Mk.44 Stand Asides lets you shoulder charge safer. The exotic perk description says what melees should trigger the exotic perk, in case you forget. They would be blue shoulder charge, orange shoulder charge, and purple shoulder charge, or top tree striker, top tree sunbreaker, and bottom tree sentinel. Secretly, you can also use middle tree striker, which is called Code of the Missile. That also works with Mk.44 Stand Asides because you sprint. The overshield is the main function of Mk.44 Stand Asides. It will generate half a second after you start sprinting. It will not generate if you're hurt or you don't have a full melee charge. You need to have the right melee, have it charged, and have full health. You keep the overshield as long as you keep sprinting. Even if it's damaged, it'll come right back. If you stop, say if you shoot or slide, the overshield goes away immediately. You can do a lot of things with the overshield still on, like change weapons, jump, sprint. You can sprint with the sword. You could never use your shoulder charge, which is hard to resist, I know, and just sprint everywhere with a shotgun and sword. Well, you could use other weapons, but why would you? Remember, no matter how big your shoulder pauldrons, a shotgun still hurts. Even when you have bigger shoulder pauldrons and an overshield to sprint safer, shotguns still hurt. Snipers still hurt. Fusion rifles still hurt. Sometimes your overshield disappears right before you're going to hit something, and that really hurts. Sometimes Mk.44 Stand Asides makes me feel safer than I really am, but then sometimes puny primary weapons feel like being attacked by fleas. Let me talk about Code of the Missile again. Mk.44 Stand Asides works with Code of the Missile. Well, the melee. Somewhat. Sprinting generates an overshield, but it disappears as soon as you try to hit something. But you get half melee energy back. And let me tell you another Titan secret. If you have full melee, then you go into your super, you can sprint in your super to get an overshield. You have to have the right subclass trees, but now you're harder to stop in your super. That's all I have to say about Mk.44 Stand Asides. Shoulder charge safer, or don't, and use the overshield to close distance. This is a fun exotic, that's why I use it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did.